Hello guys, good evening. Okay guys, so for today's class, we're going to have a new topic. Okay, we're going to start, this is unit, that will be unit number 5. This is the last one, I guess. Okay, so let me show you. Well, first I want to know, have you ever listened these two expressions? Well, these two words, gerunds and infinitives, but it's completely new. But tell me, have you ever listened?
Yes, I ever listen.
Okay, you have listened, gerunds and infinitive.
Yeah, me too, teacher.
Okay, good. And do you know the difference between them?
Infinitives and gerunds. Gerunds es que no es los verbos con final ing. Y el
Yeah.
infinitivo no recuerdo muy bien ahorita, pero creo que es lo que hemos estado medio viendo un poquito. No sé si en
Mm,
la plataforma.
in the platform, exactly. Yes, in the platform you have exercise. Okay, guys. So yes, I know this is not. It's well, maybe the use that we're going to give it today will be new one, but they are not new words for you. Exactly as you told me, Jaren, right, is when you talk about ing. Okay, we learned gerunds when we were studying the present continuous, right? And the infinitive is like when you say, for example, I want to eat, to be, to drink, to buy. That is the gerund.
We add the preposition to, right?
Yes, with the preposition to. Exactly. That's how you create an infinitive, not a gerund, an infinitive. Sorry. And well, guys, in this case, we're going to study the gerund, the ing form, but they are not verbs, okay? They will be nouns. Let's see how it works. I will ask to Nelly, help me to read the definition of gerund.
Of gerund. The ing form of a verb that acts as a noun. Some verbs can have their gerunds, but not infinitives after them. Creo que son ejemplos, ¿verdad? Enjoy, recommended, miss, keep, and plus gerund.
Yes, exactly. So guys, gerunds will be words in ing, but they are not being acting as a verb. They will be acting as a noun. Okay? Now, what happened with infinitive? They are also will be, in this case, they will be verbs. Let's see, Mayra, help me to read infinitives.
Okay. To plus the base form of the verb. Other verbs can have infinitive but not gerunds in after them.
Yes, okay, very good. So guys, sometimes some of them can be combined with gerunds, but not with infinitive. And some others can be combined with infinitive, but not with gerunds. Okay, so in this class, we're going to try to separate the categories. Now, let me see. Let's see with this one. Okay, so what is a gerund? Let's try to figure out what is it. We're going to see a gerund. It's a verb, okay, form that function as a noun, not like a verb. It's a verb form, but it's not a verb, but it's function as a noun. A gerund is created by adding the suffix at the end of the word, ing, like we used to do it with verbs, to the base form of the verb. Okay, Like all the nouns, gerunds can be used as a subject in a sentence, as an object, or even as well, object of a verb, object of a preposition, or even a complement. And we have some example of gerunds. They are not verbs, guys, okay? They are nouns. Let's see, Reynaldo, help me to read the first one. Swimming.
Good evening, companion. Swimming is permitted in the lake.
Okay, very good. So we have swimming. But tell me, guys, is this a verb or no?
I
Is
think
it?
so. Yes, it is. Swim.
No,
No.
it's not a verb. Because you have another one, which verb to be. Okay.
Mhm.
And is, let's see, it's after swimming. Okay. It's not before. So swimming, remember, every
Ahí
single.
en este caso no hace, no sería un verbo, sería un noun.
Exactly. Is a noun. So we cannot translate it like ing, like we used to do it, el ando ende, right? It's not. In this case, it's just a noun. It's the subject of the sentence, exactly, because it's before a verb, okay, and not after. Okay, so in this case, swimming is the subject of is. Is a noun. Okay. Now let's see. Fami, help me to read number 2.
I hate running. Object of the verb hate.
Okay, guys. So in this case, we have a subject, I. Okay. I'm the person who performed the action to hate running. Okay. So running is a noun too. Odio correr, right? I hate running. It's not ing. It's not ing. It's a noun too. And it's the object, of course, it's not the subject because it's after the verb hate. That's why.
The verb is hate.
Yes, the verb is hate.
Verbo
And,
odiar.
exactly. And running is the activity, but it's a noun.
It's a
Exactly.
noun.
Okay. Now, Mayra, help me with the number 3.
Okay, I was accepted after learning some Italian. Object of the preposition after.
Exactly. So we have learning, right? And this is the noun again, okay? Why? Because we have the verb, we have the subject I, we have the verb was accepted in past, and then you have the preposition after, right? So that's why they say is the object of the preposition after. But focus on learning. Learning is not a verb in this case. Learning is a noun, okay? So it's like you say this. I sent you on the chat. I was accepted after learn some Italian. So it's not the verb in the sentence. Now, let's see the last one. Fabi, help me with 4.
Okay. Her passion is dancing. Complement of the subject, her passion.
Yes. Okay, so in this case, again, dancing, that would be a noun. Okay, why? Because is the verb and is the subject. Well, that is like the complement. What she loves to do. Okay, her passion is dancing. It's a complement because if I only say her passion is, and I finish the sentence on that part, it doesn't make sense, right? So I need the complement. So that's why they say it's the complement of the subject, her passion. So guys, in this case, ing is not a verb anymore, okay? They will be nouns. Now let's see. When do we use it? Okay. Well, this is just like a diagram. Well, no, like a chart, like to summarize everything. Gerunds, what are they? A noun ending in ing that has been formed for a verb, from a verb. Okay, they come from verbs. That's why we add ing, like thinking, playing, painting, eating. Okay, but they are not verbs anymore. They are acting as nouns. Now let's see the next part. Sometimes you will find gerunds in different situations. Let's see, different uses in a sentence. Let's see the first one. Nelly, help me to read the first.
As the subject of a verb, running is a good way to explore. Running is gerund. A verb is
Yes, exactly. Running, so it's not a verb, it's a noun. Exactly, it's the gerund in the sentence. Running is a good way to explore. The verb is this. Okay, that's when we use it like a subject because they are before the verb in the sentence. Okay, now Reinaldo, help me with number 2.
The subject of the verb is like running.
Yeah. As the object of the verb, he likes running. Okay. In this case, running is the activity, is a noun. He likes running, right? Le gusta correr. A él le gusta correr. It's not the verb running, it's the action, what he likes to do. But it's the object because it's after the verb likes. Now let's see. This could be tricky, but every single time that you have a preposition, we can identify object of a preposition too. Okay, now let's see. Mayra, help me with number 3.
Okay, as the object of the preposition, I am thinking of running.
Yes, I am thinking of running. I am thinking maybe tomorrow I will do it. I am thinking of running. Okay, so it's an object of a preposition of, because that is a preposition. That's the reason. Like when we study, if you remember the object personal pronouns, we have a direct object, indirect object, and object of a preposition, right? So in this case, it's object of a preposition. And sometimes they can be also as the complement of the sentence, and they are nouns too. For example, in number 4, Fabi, help me with number 4.
As a subject complement, my new hobby is running. Running is the gerund, renames the subject.
Exactly, guys. So running, that is the gerund, is the complement. Because if I only say my new hobby is, it's incomplete, right? I'm not saying anything to you. You were waiting or expecting what is your hobby. So you have to complete the sentence. So that is the complement in the sentence. My new hobby is running. So guys, don't forget, that's the most important part. ING, not all the time, is the present continuous. It's not I am playing, I am running, I am talking to you. Those that I give you are examples with ING, right? Present continuous, actions happening at the moment. But when you have an ING, a word in ING, and before ing word, you don't have the verb to be, probably it's not a verb. It's a noun. Like in this examples, like acting as a gerund. Okay. Now, when do we use it, guys? When we can use them? Let's see some. Delia, help me to read. Gerunds are best.
Gerunds are best for us for use in sentences about actions that are real and complete.
They have been complete.
Okay, thanks. And we have two examples. Don't forget, teacher, when do we use gerund? Why is the purpose? When you're talking about actions that are real or complete, I finish with them. That's the moment when I use gerund, okay? For example, I stop worrying about the future. Worrying. I stop worrying about the future. In this example, the worrying was real and it happened until I stopped, right? That's the idea. I'm not worrying about the future anymore. I finished with that. I stopped with that. That was a real activity, real situation. Now, we really enjoy climbing mountains. In this example, climbing is real and it's something we like to do. Okay? These can be considered too, real and complete. And this is real because it's something that we like to do. We really enjoy climbing mountains. So, when do we use it, guys? Real or real or
Complete.
yes, or complete activities. Exactly. That's the moment when we use gerunds. Now, what happened with infinitive? Okay, like the infinitive is like with all the time when we study the verb to be, for example, that we have to be. That is an infinitive because the verb is just be. But you say verb to be, right? To create the infinitive. It means that you are not conjugating the verb. So let's see, the infinitive form of a verb, it's a verb, guys, that is in the basic form. But you add the preposition to before the verb, like to run, to dance, to think. Okay, an infinitive is a non-finite verb. It means that it's not conjugated. It's in the base form. It's not in present, it's not in past, it's not in future, and it's not conjugated for any subject. Because if I say, I want to eat, I want is conjugated for me, right? I want. But if then you say to eat, it's not a conjugated verb. It's just the action. Like you're just saying the name of the verb. We can say it. Or she likes to sing. Likes is conjugated because you have S at the end, right? She likes. But then to sing is just the action. You're not modifying, you're just using non-finite verb. So, well, how can we use the infinitive form as, we can use it as a noun, okay? As an adjective, remember adjectives describe what are you doing? What is someone doing in a moment? Or can be used like an adverb. Now, guys, let me ask you, what is the difference between an adjective and an adverb? Let's see. Who can tell me the difference? The difference between an adjective and an adverb.
I guess adjective is some cualificativo, algo así, y el verb is quantity.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
No.
Then adjective describe the qualities of people, things, or another things. And an adverb, for example, indicate the time, place, or many events.
Could be also. Okay, with adjectives, we are clear because they describe, right, what they describe subjects. That's the idea. Adjectives describe subject. Like if you say the cat is, I don't know, is beautiful. Okay, if I say this one, the cat is beautiful, I am describing the cat. But how can you change beautiful into an adverb? How? Do you remember? No. What about if I say the cat walks beautifully? Now? What about now? Do you remember? What? Any idea? Okay, guys, so let's see. Adjectives describe subjects, okay? Like the cat, I, you, my family, my pets, whatever, okay? Subjects. So in this case, beautiful is describing the cat. But adverbs, they do not describe subjects, okay? They describe most of the time verbs, okay? Or another adjectives too. But if I say the cat walks beautifully, am I describing the cat or the way he walks? It walks. What?
The way it walks.
Exactly. I'm
Teacher,
just, yeah,
the adverb qualify the verb.
yes, exactly. Yes, the adverbs, they qualify or describe the verbs, exactly. In this case, beautifully, the cat walks beautifully. I am describing the way the cat walks, but I am not saying that the cat is beautiful. In the previous, yes, I am saying that the cat is beautiful. Okay, so that's the difference. Let's see the examples using the infinitive. And well, remember, they can be used like noun, adjectives, or even as an adverb. So that's why I clarified these two categories, right? To be clear that you remember. Let's see the first example. Nelly, infinitive as a noun.
He wanted to escape.
So escape is the noun, right? It's like the, yes, it's the noun. Because the verb is wanted, right? So to escape is just the noun. They are describing what they wanted to do. he wanted to escape. Now let's see the adjective. Mayra, help me to read the two.
Okay, infinity as an adjective. He saw an opportunity to escape.
Okay, so in this one, to escape is describing the opportunity. What was the opportunity about? He saw an opportunity to sing. He saw an opportunity to eat. He saw an opportunity, no, to escape. Okay, so the expression to escape is describing what was the opportunity about. So it's an adjective because describe the opportunity. Okay, it's like the noun. He saw an opportunity. Opportunity is a noun. He saw an opportunity to escape. Right? Now let's see what happened as an adverb. Nelly, help me to read.
Infinitive as an adverb. He cleaned the showers to escape.
Exactly. So in this case, to escape is not describing a noun because it's not describing the showers.
No.
It's describing the purpose why he cleaned the shower. So it's describing the verb. He cleaned the showers to escape. It's why did he clean the showers? To escape. Okay. So in this case, 3 sentences, but with 3 different meanings. With the same verb. To escape, to escape, to escape. But we are using them in different situations. As a noun, as an adjective, and as an adverb. Okay, and when do we use it? When is it appropriate to use an infinitive form? Let's see. Fabi, help me to read the first part.
Okay. Infinitives are best for using sentences about actions that are unreal or abstract, or that will occur in the future.
Exactly. Okay, guys. So, in the previous, when do we use gerunds? Do you remember? To talk about what?
Gerunds is about real and completed action.
Yes, exactly. Gerunds, when you talk about real or completed action. And infinitive is like the opposite. When you talk about real or abstract situations, or even something that will occur in the future. Okay? Like the example we have, I will, it's I'll. I like you to think about something. Okay? I want you to think about something. In this example, I'm asking you to think about something. But the thinking hasn't happened yet because I am asking you to do it right now. Okay, so that will be a future situation. Now, can we take a walk without you stopping to smoke? We have two, stopping and to smoke, okay? Why? Because it's this real situation, but this is something that would happen. It's infinitive, exactly. Can we take a walk without you stopping to smoke? In this example, we are talking about taking a walk and the smoking hasn't happened yet. Okay, so difference, gerunds, real, and completed actions. Infinitives or real or abstract, or even something that will happen in the future. Okay, with this one, guys, we study the different. We study also when to use them and the uses, okay, that they have. But I know it could be tricky to know which verbs can we use with gerunds, which can be used with infinitives, which one can I use with both. So I will give you some, we can say like some rules, okay, some classification, how you can identify the difference between them. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with this, like the complicated, and then that will be easy. Okay, when, for example, we have these 3 verbs, stop, remember, and try. The 3 verbs can be used in both categories, as a gerund or as an infinitive. But we have to be careful with this one because depends how you use it, if as a gerund or as an infinitive, they change the meaning. Okay, it's not the same meaning. Let's see why. I think we have the examples. Yes. Okay, stop, remember, and try. We have these 2 sentences and try to tell me what is the difference between them. I stopped buying fish in the market. I stopped to buy fish in the market. It's the same verb, but the meaning is not the same. What is the difference between them? What do you think? Tell me, try to explain to me. Who?
In the first example, we use with the buying, we use a gerund, and in the second example, it's using infinitive
Mm-hmm.
for
Okay.
to buy.
To buy, okay. But what is the difference between them? Beside that.
One is real and another no. Real?
No. Mm-mm. It's not. Okay.
There's
If
real and
no. Okay, let's think about. I stopped buying fish in the market. That means that I am not buying fish anymore in the market. I stopped buying. I stopped to do that activity. I stopped buying fish in the market. I am not eating fish anymore. But in the second, I stopped to buy fish in the market. It means I was in the market buying my groceries for my week. And I stopped to buy fish. I am buying fish in the market. It's clear the difference?
yes, it's clear.
Okay, so that's why they say, guys, with these three, we have to be careful. With stop, remember, and try, okay? Because the difference is completely different. Now, what happened with remember? Okay, we have the first sentence. I remember coming to this lake in summer. And the second, remember to come at 5. What do you think? What is the difference for you? Hmm? Which
The-
one is a remember?
Remember the first and remember the in the past. And then
Which one is that?
la número uno, the first one.
The first.
And
Which one is a memory? Sorry, I said remember. It's memory.
Number one.
It's number 1, exactly. And a reminder. Which one is a reminder?
Reminder is the number 2.
Yes, exactly. The first one is a memory, something that I remember about my childhood, for example. I remember coming to this lake in summer when I was a child. And the second two is a reminder. Don't forget to do it. Remember to come at 5. Okay? That's the difference. If you use remember with ing, it's a memory. And if you use remember with infinitive, that will be a reminder. And I think this one is the tricky of both, the trickiest. Why? Because they are so similar. Try adding more baking powder next time. And try to be more organized, please. I will help you with this one because I know that could be confusing. In the first one, it's like, give it a chance. Try it again. Maybe you did something wrong. Trying to change this the next time. It's like to give an opportunity to do something better than before. Try adding more baking powder next time. You're baking a cake probably, and I say it was not so good, so I say try more baking powder the next time. But in the second, you are committing to do something, okay? It's like try it harder. You can do it better. It's like more effort doing something. Try to be more organized, please. Okay? It's like try to change this. But it's not like an opportunity. It's like demanding to do someone to do something. In this case, you are asking that person to be more organized, please. Okay, so that's the difference. It's clear? The difference between try adding and try to be?
Yes.
Okay,
Clear.
good. It's clear. And the rest of you guys? Yes, so?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, with these three verbs, be careful because, well, we can use it with both, right? Stop, remember, and try, but the difference is complete. Another thing, the difference between them, it's completely different, we can say. Okay, now, let me give you like this classification, guys, that will be helpful for you to memorize when to use gerunds and when to use infinitive, besides the uses that we studied at the beginning. Because it's like you can memorize the specific verbs when it's mandatory to use a gerund, okay? All the time, when I use these verbs, I must use a gerund. When you start a sentence with a verb, like learning English can be fun. But in this case, learning, remember, is not a verb, right? It's a gerund. It's a noun in the sense. But when I have these verbs, I have to use a gerund after them. Like enjoy, love, fancy, like. Okay? Some verbs to describe something that you don't like. For example, hate, dislike, and I can't stand. Okay? Every single time after them, sorry, gerund. Another category is regret, avoid, suggest, recommend, admit, and deny. For example, this. Let's see. Fabi, help me to read the example.
Okay. I enjoy watching videos. I hate doing sport in summer and I can stand being interrupted.
Yes, exactly. I can stand is like an idiom, like when you, well, what you say it? When you don't like something, then you are not in the mood to be considered with that situation. That is, I can't stand. It's not comfortable to me, okay, to do this, or that someone do this to me. For example, I can't stand being interrupted. Okay, it's you don't simply. That is a can't stand. So I enjoy watching. I hate doing. I can't stand being. All the time with these verbs, guys, you can memorize. Every single time that I have enjoy, I have to use ing. Then, if I want to use another verb, but it's not a verb, right? It must be a noun, okay, like an action. I enjoy watching. I hate doing. I can stand being. Now, after this structure, guys, apologize for, accuse of, feel like, insist on, and even some question. Like we studied this one at the beginning. Would you mind? And remember, we use ing form. Would you mind? Or there is no point in. This structure all the time, gerund after them. And also some phrasal verbs like keep on, carry on, take up, give up, and end up. Let's see, Nelly, help me with the examples.
I insist on I insist on paying the bill. Tonight I feel like eating out. Would you mind opening the door?
Exactly, guys. So, would you mind? Remember, it's a polite request. Would you mind opening the door? I am asking you to do something for me. And I feel like it's like when you have a desire to do something. Like, I feel like watching movie today. I feel like eating a cake today. Or I feel like sleeping early today. Okay, it's something that you desire to do. You like, you wanted to do it. Okay, tonight I feel like eating out, or I insisted on paying the bill. all these expressions, memorize them. That will be easy. Every single time that you use it, after that, must be gerund. Okay, now what happened with the next category? Oh, well, we have two more examples. Let's see, Mayra, help me to read them.
Okay. After these structures,
No, just
applause.
examples, because it's the
Oh,
same.
okay, okay.
Mhm.
I'll take up playing basketball next month. You will end up losing your job if you get on the being late.
Mhm. Okay, this one are phrasal. Take up, end up, or keep on. Keep on is like continuously doing something. End up is like the fishing. And late, take up is like to do something. Okay, some expression, some phrasal verb that must be followed by a gerund all the time. Now, let's see, guys. What happened with infinitives? Okay, with infinitives, I divided like this one. We have the first, that is, it is. This could be like the structure, okay? It is plus an adjective plus an infinitive form. Like, it's easy for me to learn grammar. Okay? It's easy. Easy is an adjective. Hard is an adjective. Important is an adjective. It is easy. It is hard. It is important. And then you have the object. Remember? When you have the preposition. For me, for Max, or that could be the infinite, directly the infinite. Let's see, Delia, help me to read the example.
It is easy for me to learn grammar. It is hard for Max to be organized. It is important to bring water.
Yes. So guys, you can follow this structure. It is adjectives all the time followed by an infinitive. Okay. It is easy for me, or could be directly to bring water. Okay. You can have an object between them. That's the idea. Because in this case, you have the preposition and the object. For me, preposition plus object. For Max. But in this one, you don't have anything between them. You only have the infinitive. It is, adjective, important, and the complement, to bring water. And that's it. Okay. So don't confuse. Okay. Don't get me wrong. You can have the object, or you can have directly the infinitive form. Okay. Now, question with this one, guys? With this structure? But it's good.
Yes, I have a question.
Mhm.
In this case, in infinitive, we use the verb in base form.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
In
Exactly.
general, the main verb is in ing or the second verb.
In general.
Ajá.
Oh, okay. In general, that could be any structure because you have, okay, remember that gerunds, they are not verbs.
In this case, we use gerund
Mm-hmm.
because the enjoy is verb. In watching,
Uh-huh. That
or
is not, it's a noun.
it's noun in this
It's a
case.
noun, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I enjoy watching. In this case, it's an object because it's after the verb enjoy. Uh-huh. So watching is a noun, doing is a noun, and being is a noun too. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. And all the verbs in this case could be in present, in past, or in future. But this the specific verb. Could be I will enjoy or I will, I will enjoy or I enjoy, like in present, or I enjoy in past. We can use it. But the idea that with this category with ing is like they are not verbs, okay? They are nouns. Okay. Now let's go back to the infinitives. Okay, another question with this infinitives, this part is done. No, no more questions. Okay, we're going to continue. Now, the next one, guys. After some verbs, all the time when you find decide, refuse, fail, promise, manage, and afford. All the time they are followed by yes, an infinitive. Like to be there, to live, okay, or to tell. But the clue is the previous. Promise, refuse, decide. The next one could be, the infinitive could be any. I promise to live, I promise to do, I promise to eat, I promise to arrive, whatever, okay? The clue in this case is promise. Every single time that I use promise, refuse, decide, or the others that you have on the corner, they are followed by an infinitive. Let's see, Mayra, help me to read the example.
Okay, Mike promised to be there. Nancy refused to leave early. I decided not to tell anyone.
Okay, guys, so all of them followed by infinitive. To be, to leave, to tell. Why? Because you have these one. Decided, refuse, and promise. Okay? So these verbs only can be used with infinitive. With gerunds, nope, never. Okay? Now, let's see. This is another structure. Verb, object, always an infinitive. It's similar to the first one, but in this case, we don't have an adjective, but you have an object. All the time that you have an object, we use an infinitive. I need you to stop. I need you to stop and speak up, speaking up. Okay, it's hard. I need you to stop playing on your computer. I need you to stop watching TV. It's too late. Okay, I need, as you have a verb, need could be any, but you have an object. And then should be the infinitive. Must be an infinitive. Let's see the other two. Fabi, help me with 2 and 3, the examples. 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you to stop. I invited Jane to come tonight.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, do we have invited? But you have Jane. Jane is the object. Why is Jane the object in the sentence? Why? How do you know that Jane is the object? Hmm?
Is for who is talking about.
Uh-huh. But how you identify that is an object? How do you know? It's not a subject, it's an object.
Están hablando de
But what else? They are after or before the verb.
It's before the after the verb.
After the verb, exactly. And every single time that we have someone, okay, could be a name or could be a subject, If that is a subject, it's an object pronoun. But every single time that you have a name, someone or something, before the verb, it's an object. Cannot be a subject because subject only uses before the verbs. In this case, I is subject, but Jane, no, Jane is subject because it's after the verb invited. In the second, the same. I is a subject, teach is the verb, and kids is the object of the sentence. So you will not have an object pronoun, but you have a name, and you know how to identify object and subject. So that's why, followed by the object of the sentence, we use infinitive to stop, to come, to spell words. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
the infinity is the verb after the to.
Both.
Uh,
To stop is infinitive.
to stop.
Yes.
Oh,
To stop, to come, and to spell.
okay.
Yes. Okay, let me do something. Now, let's see. Continue with it. Oh, that was the last one. Sorry. Okay, guys. So I was thinking we have more. I will share with you this presentation, okay? Because this rule could be helpful for you. I think, let me check, imperative speaking on Wednesday, we have the practice with this, okay? So we're going to practice with infinitive. Just don't forget, stop, remember, and try. The meaning change completely. And with the rest of them, we can follow these rules to memorize when it's appropriate to use it. Okay, another question, guys, about this topic?
No question.
No question?
Just question, teacher.
Mhm.
What happened when I say I want to stop?
Mhm.
O sea, ¿qué pasa si yo solo digo I want you stop y no menciono tú?
It's not correct. That would be. It is just grammatically incorrect. That's why. Because the rules say that we have to use the preposition. Si no le ponemos el tú, lo estamos conjugando, lo estamos utilizando mal gramaticalmente. That's the problem. Yes?
Yes, thanks,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, good. And something else?
No, teacher.
No, no questions. Okay, so, well, we're going to stop here. I will send you this presentation, okay? So that will be helpful for you to memorize the rules. And well, thanks for joining, guys. I will see you tomorrow too.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. See you
You're
tomorrow.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye
Take care.
bye.
See you.